So everyone tells you when you're writing, show, don't tell. Listen to these examples. I slam the empty glass on the table and push it to the bartender for a refill. This is basically showing anger without telling it. Or this one. My vision is blurry and I can't really comprehend who's talking to me. This is showing how drunk he is without telling it. But here is the twist. I didn't start by writing this. They are the fourth draft. And in the first draft, they were simply, I'm so angry with myself. Or, I'm so drunk. And that was it. So the first mistake is that you try to show very early in writing. I suggest you, if you just started writing, just tell what's happening. Don't show. I told you they are unconventional, but it works. When you yourself don't know what's happening and what is the story, how do you want to show it to someone? You should first know what's happening and then try to show it. The next thing you always hear is to plot down. Plotting down basically means building a map for your story. So when you want to write, you know what you're writing about. But when you just start writing, plotting will limit you. And if you want to follow the plot point by point, you find yourself limiting your creativity and just keeping yourself in a box. So my advice is not to plot down your story when you're writing the first draft and wait until the story is completed, then go through it and plot down and everything later. In the process of writing a story, your writing will improve, and the more you go forward, the more you realize that how many mistakes you have at the beginning of the story. And it is so tempting to return and edit what you've already written, which sounds really professional that you're improving and you make your writing better. But this is the trap. If you start editing early while you're still writing the story, you keep editing and you never finish the story. My recommendation is not to edit even a typo or even an edit that takes you only 30 seconds. Just focus on writing the next line, the next scene, and the next chapter. This way you end up with full stories that you can work with and edit them and improve them, rather than stacking unfinished stories one after another. You hear this all the time, to be consistent with writing and spend time on it, focus on it and everything. I tell you to take it to the next level. The beginner level is to write casually and be consistent with it. Write once a week, once a month, or any time that you want. But if you want to truly improve your writing and become a professional writer by the next year, write every single day. It might sound intimidating, but when you start writing daily, you almost start craving it when you're not writing. P.S. Another common mistake about writing daily is that you think you should focus every single day and have perfect writing sessions, but in fact you don't need any perfect writing sessions. You just need to commit to writing even one sentence per day. This one is a golden tip that if you understand, you level up your writing faster than you ever thought possible. When you start writing, eventually great ideas come to your mind that you feel like they really have potential. But the mistake you might make is to wait until you improve your writing and then write that idea because you think that idea deserves your best writing. But that's the biggest mistake. You don't waste your ideas by writing them down. Ideas are not a limited source that might end someday. In fact, the more you write, the more your creativity grows and better ideas come to your mind. So at the beginning, write down every idea that comes to your mind, and even waste your best ideas because the better ones will always appear. I hope this video was so helpful for you. If you have any questions about writing, feel free to ask in the comments and I will answer them. These days I'm really focused on editing my own book and I'm gonna make more videos about it in the future. So if you want to know more about my own writing progress, subscribe and follow along because I'm gonna update you with it in the next videos. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one. Bye!